So unfortunately, I'm turning the camera back on to do another video on this phone charging station concept. So the first thing I will say is that there are people who see this as a positive thing and they want to pursue it and they get it. And they're like, yeah, what a great idea, we'll provide the service. There are others who are pretty fearful that things are going to happen to someone's phone. And what they're doing is they're taking responsibility for everything that's happening with this phone charging station. Security, for example. Some people want to put cameras up now to monitor the phones. The problem with that is with security, you're also somewhat accountable and responsible. So if you consider that, and let's say your camera doesn't get the person's face and they take the phone, then your video isn't helpful. You've offered the security, but it's failed. And now you are somewhat accountable, really. It would be so much easier just to let people charge these phones on the kiosks that you provide at their own risk and keep an eye on their phones. And again, that's why I suggested a battery-powered phone charging kiosk that you put near the dance floor so people can watch their phones and dance instead of going into the corner somewhere and charging their phone, not being involved with the rest of the group. If you make this too complicated, it's not going to work out. If you make it simple and make people accountable for their own stuff, which they should be, and they are at most every kiosk. Somebody said to me, a friend of mine said, oh, most kiosks have security. No, they don't. Most kiosks do not have security. They're set up where you can just charge your phone, sit there, charge your phone. That's how most of them work. I've seen lockers, I've seen other things. This isn't really an economically viable solution, I feel, for what we're doing as DJs. Something like I'm suggesting is simple. I would give the service for free just as a perk, just as a cool service. I would build it into my pricing, but I wouldn't charge an additional amount for it or put it on as an a la carte item. This would be just something that I've got because it shouldn't be an expensive thing to do. A pretty cool little service, might put you over the top from other vendors because I think people like it. The people who are doing phone charging kiosks, even powered ones that they have to plug into the wall, their clients are loving it. And when people say, hey, you know, we've got this service available over the microphone, people clap. They're happy that it's there. So they appreciate it, they like it, and people generally understand that they're responsible for their own stuff. And again, if this is something that you're not comfortable with, or you feel like the types of work that you're doing might have a higher risk of theft, and you don't want a part of that, this is not for you. Just stay away from it. I don't want to do any more videos on this for now. The next video I do on a phone charging kiosk should be offering some new ideas on how we might be able to put one together. But I'm done talking about accountability. I'm done talking about theft. You either get it or you don't. If you don't get it, don't do it. If you feel like you're accountable somehow, this is not for you. If you make yourself accountable, this is not a feasible endeavor for you, I don't believe. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to do another video, then I'm going to finally post my stuff from Mobile Beat. Stay tuned for all that stuff. Thanks for watching, practice, and enjoy.